guys, we have Ty's truck in here. He came in with an issue stating that it has a ticking or a knocking, and sometimes when it gets warm it misses. So he brought his truck in to have the hydraulic lifters replaced or go with the Waggler kit, and turns out he had a bent push rod. Turns out the lifters were not his issue, but he wanted it done anyways. While we're in there, he wanted to go ahead and get the head firing, so that's going to go to D&J. It'll be a process going back together.
So we have Brian Allen's truck back in the shop. Finally got the truck out, and first pass blew the turbo up on it. Ended up hurting the engine some, so he went to D&J and got a enforcer. Unfortunately with that, it changes everything on his turbo piping, so we have to remake everything again. I've got the hood stack and the wastegate pipes already made. I've got the charge pipe over there made already, and right now I'm working on charge pipe over on this side. Another day or so, and we'll have this thing wrapped up and out of here.
Today we have Skylar Fornes' 2007 truck on the dyno that he has raced in 670 index for the last couple of years, and he is trying to make the jump to 590. He has extra G 250%, he has a stock over a 10 mil dual CP3 setup, and had a forced induction GT55 88 mil, and he wasn't able to get on top of the charger, and so we swapped a Garrett 88 mil supercore into it. The only thing in question was the exhaust housing was a little bit different, so we are about to swap exhaust housings and see if that makes a difference.
Yeah. 900.
So we swapped the Garrett 88 on with the 124 housing, and it still couldn't get on top of the charger. So just to make sure that it wasn't an exhaust housing problem, we swapped the 137 onto the Garrett to make sure that the turbine wheel matches the exhaust housing. That didn't help it either, so we ended up having a VSR GT55 88 mil with a 102 turbine and a 124 exhaust housing, and we put that on it, and it made 1,329 horsepower and 1,500 foot-pounds of torque. So it actually liked the much smaller turbine and exhaust housing, and with that I will get him off the dyno and send him on his way.